Will people with number 2 speaker cards please come up? And our next speaker is Sandy Holden.
Hello, good evening, everyone. We have so many wonderful schools. I am lucky to be a former music consultant, and I love working at Jackson and Roosevelt and Field, Burbank. But I'm here to represent Loma Alta. A person from our school wrote this, but he does come from the hearts of all of us. Loma Alta is at the top of the list. We all know that. But we do think our school is very unique. It has just become beautified. If you go up there on the hill, you'll see that there's brand new everything. New preschool, new car drop-off, inlaid letters on the cement wall, brand new principal. Mr. Sahakian has had 1 year, and this will be his second, and we are finally becoming the neighborhood school because of all this hard work of our parents. It's one of the best little schools around. You can find teachers willing to go the extra mile to help your child. We've lost several wonderful teachers. We may lose our school as well. When you have children like we do at Loma Alta, they have challenges. Some of them are from 5 acres. Some of them have special challenges. We have a differently abled population at Loma Alta, and this is a place where these children feel they can excel without the pressures of the larger schools and larger classes. So yes, our children need extra attention, and the parents and the teachers and the principal have been right there. We are afraid for our children that our population will be lost in this consolidation. We don't have the best test scores, but on the other hand, we can't put percentages on the individual success of children. Loma Alta PTA and the student body have been able to raise funds from book fairs to purchase new books for each child attending our school. We've done it for 2 years. Loma Alta's campus is now beautiful. We provide fully handicapped access throughout the entire campus. A lot of the other schools have limitations. This will confine our students. There are families who like being up on the hill with our beautiful view and quiet streets away from congestion. Our school feels safe, welcoming. We have Boy Scout troop, Good News, wonderful Smile Lady. We have Healthy Start, which provides so much for so many at our school. Food, clothing. We have the Learns program. We have some sports for our children. We have arts programs. We have instrumental. We have choral and drama. We have wonderful parents who donate their time to make sure our children get exposed to these different activities, which in turn help their learning ability. We have an incredible child with, she's differently abled, she's in 4th grade, she has autism, she's blind, yet her entire grade is like her backup singers. We just ask that you not consider low test scores always. And thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Next speaker, Nadine Eisenberg.
I'm going to finish what she started. No parent wants their child's school to close. Even though my son only has 1 more year, I was looking forward to being part of the Loma Alta family for years to come. See, there's something that we have. We have parents who don't even have kids that go to our school, and we can't get rid of them. So, since they insist on coming around, we put them to work. They're on the PTA board, they're in our classrooms. We have grandparents who come to our programs. They don't even have grandchildren, but to us, they're our grandparents. On Mother's Day, when I go and visit, I have 3 or 4 kids coming up bringing me tea and cookies. The reason I tell you this is because if you're a foster child and you're in a bigger school, you think a teacher's going to say, oh yeah, you can go because Trey's mom's there? Well, at Loma Alta, that's not the way it happens. So I drink 4 cups of tea and I don't get 1 cookie. All these things may seem small and trivial to some, But most of you are parents and know that if your child is not happy in their learning environment, they will not do well. What do you think happens when we continue closing schools? Children feel safe when they're closer to home or to their grandparents. Shuffling kids in classrooms, or stuffing kids in classrooms only works for the district as a whole, not the children as individuals. I know this committee can't care about how good a child feels, but isn't that what we're here for? The children are what's important. There's 3 different groups at Loma Alta, and we do care for everyone's well-being and happiness, because we're a big family. Being an inclusionary school has every positive effect. All the students and special need children, if they get separated from the general population, I think that they're going to have problems. The last meeting, the district said that they were going to have to relocate. I got an idea for you. Why don't we consolidate you into the 7 schools? On a day-to-day basis how our schools work. Because 10 minutes walking the halls when the kids are in class is not giving you an idea of what the heck's going on in our schools. Why should you guys all get to stay together when you're splitting us up? You're adults. The kids are what matter. My daughter works at San Rafael, so if they learns is gone. What happens to the teachers in this consolidation? The final thing is closing and consolidating good schools with good or improved test scores is not beneficial to anybody. At this rate, we will be standing out in the rain with no protection except for a folder that says, "Welcome to PUSD."
Thank you. Pick up Gloria Hughes, who was in the auditorium earlier, but couldn't get up to the microphone quickly enough. And after Gloria, we'll have Jim Patterson.
All right, Gloria. All right. Thank you for this opportunity, allowing me to be here and speak. On behalf of Jackson School and the grandmothers of the students in our school district. I'm representing Jackson School and the grandparents of PUSD. Okay, we really do appreciate all the efforts of our board and all they've tried to do to make sure our schools continue to work, and all the policies and all the policy makers and what they tried to do, but it hasn't worked. So that's the reason why we're here in this forum, about a year too late. This is what we have needed all the time, to have all of you and all the parents, the ones that works down in the trenches, as the lady just said, every day, that knows what's happening with our children. So we are the ones that need to be saying, on a regular basis, what should happen with our schools. Now we're here speaking loud and clear, and we're being able to tell everybody what's happening in our schools and what's really good going on in our schools, and we're here, in a power struggle, fighting for status. But one good thing I'm seeing is coming out of this, we're finding out about a lot of good programs that's happening in these schools that I didn't even know about. This is a good thing. So why are we trying to recreate the wheel? Why don't we just take some of these good programs that I've heard on Monday from Norma Coombs and Jackson and all these wonderful programs and spread them around in PUSD and keep our schools in place. But I feel that this process is not the process that we need. I feel, Your Honors, that we need to change the agenda. We need to stop this process. We need to change it to how do we save our schools? How do we St. Jackson and all of our PUSD schools? How can we bring back our Pasadena and Altadena children that have left our district? How can we bring them back home? That's what we need to be working on. How can we do this? So we need to start this process and start it all over again. And then be able to stand up here and give you some good ideas of how we can change the problems in PUSD. Also,
30 seconds.
let's not try to recreate the wheel. Let's spread the success abroad. And also, let's find out ways to raise our own monies. Get our own big donors with the big money. Let's not create again Katrina in the PUSD and displace our children and have them going all the way lost all through the city. Let's not do this. Let's work together and keep our schools intact, because PUSD, we're being watched all over the state of California. People are watching how we're going to handle our problems. Let's handle it the right way and keep our children where they belong, in their school. Thank you.